As you know, I make videos about all kinds of things, and mostly it is about thinking different and creating a new world, actually. And I'm gonna make 5 small videos about the voices we forgot, those who are silenced, and those are the sick people, whoever had the unlucky to be sick for some reason. I'm one of those. And also for those who are unemployed. I'm one of those too. And it's gonna be about the possibilities we have, the enormous bank of knowledge that we all have, but many of us are stressed out because we have no income. We're not part of the big thing that is a good thing. So what if we got united, like a workers' union for all the sick, a workers' union for all the unemployed? Imagine the impact for change, because we know how it is. We know how the daily struggle is. So I'm gonna make 5 videos about that in a series today. Please share, comment, and go to novaharmonia.world, novaharmonia.world, and share your story. I'm gonna start with the angry voices in the world who has misguided everyone who's unemployed to believe that it's someone else's fault. It's not. We shouldn't blame the wrong people, because when someone comes from another country and gets hired, we're told that they are the problem, but they are not. The companies who choose to hire as cheap as possible, who choose that we should sell our time on this planet as cheap as possible and to work as long as possible for their profit, that's the problem, not the workers, no matter where they come from. They are just like you and me and want the income. We are the same. There's no difference in that. The system is what's the problem, and we should blame the system, not the people. And as long as we keep being divided, blaming the people who just like us want to survive, the better it is for the systems and for the companies, because we are not blaming them. So imagine if all the workers globally saw each other as allies. Imagine if we demanded that companies pay fair wages, respect our dignity, and share the profits with everyone who works there and the communities. Stop blaming people who work. Start questioning the system. And this one is about your worth, because we hear a lot about being a good person is a good worker. If something happens, it's a good working people. But being hardworking is not the same as being a good person. It's not the value. Our value is not in our work. Our value is not in the profit for someone else. That's just being lucky enough to have a job. That's just being lucky enough to not be sick. Goodness is not about employment status. So please don't think that. It's not about how many hours you work or how much you produce for someone. Being a good person is about humanity. It's about how much you care, how much you love, how much you show compassion. So your worth does not vanish if you lose your job. Your dignity is not erased if you get sick. You are still valuable. You are still you. So let's stop pretending that being a working person is a define goodness in any way. Because hardworking does not equal to a good person by default. That's just someone being lucky enough not to be sick and to have a job. So let's remember, our humanity is not measured by productivity or hours. It's measured by love. Your worth is not having a job. It's being a human. Never forget that. It's being a human. So let's continue. About the knowledge we forget. What if I told you that some of the greatest wisdom in the world is hidden in the people that society calls unneeded? Wisdom in you, in me, in us. The unemployed, the sick, the forgotten. Really think about it. These are not people without value. We are people with a lifetime of experiences, of stories, of skills and lessons learned. And maybe the world has never needed us more than now. Imagine if all our voices came together. Imagine if all the knowledge and all our lived experience was connected, shared freely, outside the systems that only measure us by money and efficiency and status. What could we build? Just imagine. What could we heal? We could create books, voices from all kinds of people, a collection of voices and lessons and stories from all those who are told we're not needed. Because we are needed, you are needed, your wisdom is needed, your experience is needed, your skills are needed. So if you lived something hard, if you carry knowledge, if you have a story to tell, I invite you to share it. Because together we can show the truth. The unneeded might be the very, very heartbeat of our future. So comment, message me, please connect. So there's power in us that are left out, in the unemployed, the sick. We are talked about as if we are the others. But the truth is, we are you. At any moment, at any time, you can be unemployed. You can get sick. Life can change overnight. And when that happens, your worth isn't gone. Our worth isn't gone. And being unemployed doesn't mean we're without knowledge. And the tragedy really is that instead of seeing the bigger problem, we are taught to blame each other. But what if we, instead of sinking into division and to shame, use that energy for creation? What if we all join forces, the sick join forces, just like a union for workers? What if all the sick join forces and all the unemployed join forces? What if we shared our struggles, our wisdom, and created something? What if those left out are the ones who's gonna lead us forward into a compassionate society with insights and humanity. Because no one is unnecessary. No one is disposable. The ones left out could very much become those who reminds us who we are and who we should be. And we can show how to build a better future. So let's go from forgotten to the ones moving forward. So the last one in this series. Imagine for a moment the change that you could create. Maybe you're the one who starts a podcast with unemployed people to share their stories, their struggles, their wisdom, their experience. Maybe you're the one who invites sick people to speak their truth. Maybe you're the one who starts organizing the voices of the sick or unemployed. Maybe you're the one who creates a gathering in your local area to connect all the unemployed and all the sick to start creating something together. What if we could use this for creation? We might feel, I can feel very desperate sometimes. I have absolutely no income. My husband is taking the whole load and it's a lot. It's heavy. And if we can take all that desperation and create something, instead of digging a hole, we rise up. Because imagine the change if we were connected. Imagine the wisdom and experience and the power in all our stories. Imagine the compassion and the solution we can bring. We are stronger together, and please contact me. Write me your thoughts, your ideas. If you're inspired, use the contact form on my website, novaharmonia.world. novaharmonia.world. Let's dream together, let's organize, let's create. Because the ones who are left out of society, they are not separate. We are the society. So let's build this future together.